never tried to cage the sacred thing you were. You came the way the light comes through a crack in the door and filled the room completely without asking to stay more. I thought that love meant holding, I thought that love meant keep, but you were teaching me the whole time what it means to love the free. Every moment that I watched you, I was learning how to lose, and everything I called you mine was everything I had to lose. You do not belong to anyone, you never did from the start. The name I gave the feeling was just fear inside my heart. The love that knows it cannot own is love that finally sees. And I was never holding you, you were holding on to me. You were never mine, you were never mine, you were never mine. You were always the way, you were never mine. You were light passing through, borrowed from the sky. You were never mine, and that is why the love will never die. I memorized the way you moved, I kept the things you left. The spaces where you used to be still carry all your breath. But sacred things are not possessed, they pass through open hands. And everything I thought I lost was going back to where it stands. I do not grieve the having, I grieve the letting see that what I called belonging was a gift you gave to me. And now I lift it back to you with everything inside. The love was never ownership, the love was never mine. You do not belong to anyone, you never did from the start. The name I gave the feeling was just fear inside my heart. The love that knows it cannot own is love that finally sees. And I was never holding you, you were holding on to me. You were never mine, you were never mine, you were never mine. You were always the wind, you were never mine. You were light passing through, borrowed from the sky. You were never mine, and that is why the love will never die. I offer up this love, I offer up your name. I open up my hands and blow you to the flame. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You were borrowed from the ancient ones. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Go back to where you came. Nothing that is sacred can be held inside a name. Everything that passes through us lights us like a flame. You were not a possession, you were never meant to stay. You were grace itself arriving, then returning on its way. You were never mine, you were never mine, ancient soul. You were always free, you were never mine. Every love I ever gave you was already yours to keep. You were never mine, you were never mine. You were never mine, you were never mine. You were never mine, you were never mine, never mine. You were always the wind, you were never mine. You were light passing through, borrowed from the sky. You were never mine, and that is why the love will never die.